Why would you spend just $3 on a graphics card? What could you possibly be hoping to gain from that? I mean, I guess a functional display output on a system that doesn't have graphics integrated into the processor or mainboard? Surely you're not going to try and, play games on that thing, are you? Are, huh? You bought it because you wanted to play games on it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that even for $3 you've made a terrible error, but then who the heck am I to judge? It's your insanity. Since you're here, you may as well figure out how bad your gaming experience is going to be. Wait, I bought this thing. What is wrong with me? Well, whatever. Here's the ATI Radeon HD 4550, a full GPU that set me back a mere 3 Washingtons. Let's find out exactly how trash it is, shall we? Today I'll be pairing this thing with an i7 4770 and 16 gigs of RAM. No super budget test bench this go round. Evidently, I really want to see just how badly we can bottleneck this system with a single component. Probably because I want it to be clear just exactly how bad of an idea this really is. Almost as bad an idea as trying to game on a free PC, come to think of it. Well, look at that. The drivers were built for Vista, but they still install on Windows 10 just fine. So, at least that's a compatibility win. We'll start with 3D Mark, because watching synthetic benchmarks stutter horribly is always great fun. 3D Mark is suggesting Time Spy, but you're not fooling me. We're gonna drop right down to the bottom and start with CloudGate this time. Take that, you over-optimistic piece of crap. Wow. This is pretty terrible. This test is designed for low-end graphics and runs at 720p, and this card barely managed 3 FPS with a final graphics score of 507. To be absolutely clear, this is the worst score I've ever personally gotten on this test. But, you know, credit where credit is due, at least the test finished. What if we run the Ice Storm Extreme benchmark? Huh. Nope. That's also terrible. Did that just drop below 10 FPS? Literally, the only GPUs I've seen perform worse on this test were the ones without 3D capabilities or driver support for anything later than Windows XP that literally wouldn't even start the test. Should we be stupid? Here's Firestrike. This test is designed for rigs with some actual gaming grunt. Wow. Wow. But hey, it finished and got a score of 69, which is darn appropriate, actually. Now, how about the test 3D Mark recommended? Oh, nope. Time Spy won't even start. Well, the synthetics are pretty woof. Let's go ahead and try some games. Forget newish titles, we're gonna start in 2013 with BioShock Infinite. Holy, this is literally the lowest settings, I swear. What is this, like 3/4 frame per second? When you start measuring frame rate in fractions, I think that's a pretty good indication that you're asking too much of your hardware. Okay, let's jump back further to 2005. Half-Life 2? Geez. Ouch. Okay, that's an average above 1 FPS. 8.3 FPS still isn't exactly playable at all, but, you know, we're dialing it in slowly. Even further back then, 1998, Half-Life, the original, and none of that lousy Source Engine update crap going on here. This is the OG. And look at that. It's nice and smooth. And wait a second. This is running with the software renderer, which, unless I'm gravely mistaken, means it's rendering on the CPU, not GPU. So let's swap to OpenGL just for a sec. Oh, good grief. 1998. This game was made in 1998. Well, there you have it. I have games older than this, but getting them to run on a recent version of Windows, meaning literally anything after about Windows 98, is an effort in futility. Lots of them are DOS-based and can be easily emulated, but again, that would just be a test of my CPU, which we're already well aware is up to the task, so... Wait a minute. Hang on. The i7 4770 has integrated graphics. Let's pull this garbage out and see how the integrated graphics perform. Oh man, wow. There's your takeaway. I mean, sure, the 4770 can still run for up to $100 used, but come on. It just wiped the floor with this card, and that's Intel's integrated graphics. They're terrible. So should you spend $3 on a GPU? Absolutely not. You'd get more use out of literally just lighting the bills on fire for the warmth. Now stop buying potato hardware, you Wait, what is this? No. No.